was. It's just that. Oh wait, hold on. It was starting to do something. Hold on. Okay, maybe not.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
These all... Damn, bro. Y'all got some bad luck in this house. Oh, even all the birds died. I keep hitting my head on this. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm missing something in here. But the only thing I could interact with was that book that opened up this. Oh no, don't climb back over here. No. There's something in here. Well, let's go back over to the kids' room real quick. Hold on. I'm missing over here. Oh. Secret door. Of course. Of course. What wouldn't it be?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Hold on. What's in here? I'll look at that later.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, that's Sasquatch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Damn.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Did I
20
get that
minutes
key?
later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, okay. I gotta keep spinning. Alright. Hold up. Did they really license the
She found Rick's
to Michael
crutch
Myers
and
music?
imagined the worst.
Yep. I see the blood. That would. Fuck. Oh. The fuck out of the way.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago
Oh
tonight.
shit. That scared the absolute fuck out of me.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Bitch.
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious.
I'm
All I'm getting from you now
furious.
is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she
Fuck
kept
out my
little
house,
something
kid.
to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when
Fuck
she
your
fell
crutch.
asleep
Hobble.
watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yeah, that's not eerie at all.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night,
God
he played
damn.
her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Bitch. Yeah.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
So I gotta go all the way down here. Can I sprint? You're not putting enough pep in your step when there's a freaking murderer in your house. What is going on?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, But all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Yeah, you're so funny. Great dad joke. Yeah. Oh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to
Wasn't
be
weird
remembered,
at all.
as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright, well, let's get out of this bitch's room. There's a cake here. She died when? When did she die? 1960? Bruh. 60 years this shit's been sitting here?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Alright, so yeah, now I need to go do the music box. Guys, can we just appreciate the graphics in this game though? Like, they're kind of nice for PS4.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
He wasn't the one that... No, I don't think he was. He wasn't the one that jumped off the swing. All right. This looks kind of regular. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I could tell.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Oh, this is the.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Whatchamacallit? The fridge that bro jumped out of.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Bro, how many secret rooms are in this house? Edith, your family was bonkers. I should know that.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Hey, thanks for the tab, Raw Dog. Appreciate
If there's
you.
a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years? God damn!
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Down here longer than I've been alive.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
I don't even know what that was we just ate, bro. But okay. Oh, those are pears?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
So he's already been down here for 16 years? I think it's in 1960 or so.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
What's crazier, I suppose?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I mean, I hear you, but these don't look like, you know, they're like some, like, you know, they just bought them. These probably sitting down.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Secret door.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Well, Calvin kind of did it to himself.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Calvin had that dog.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
The production on this game
I
is
can already imagine the sun.
amazing. Go, hey! Bro! You ain't, so you telling me you ain't feel that shit coming?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
This old motherfucker right here. Okay. All right. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
That's a picture. That's kind of cool. You know, when you're locked in space, man. You know, at least you can look outside and pretend like you're seeing something. Do I have the same bed since he was 6, though?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
She dies at the end, I'm gonna quit. Sweetie crisps.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Alright, well, it looks like the train
But
track's
now I'm
been
worried the
abandoned,
stories
so
themselves might be the problem.
at least we gotta
Maybe
worry
we
about that.
believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Can I jump off of this? No, okay. I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
What is this?
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Am I supposed to go in here?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
You're telling me, bitch, I'm lost as fuck in the story.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Because, like, what happened to this island, bro? Like, because the train track was, like, all the way down there last time, like, in the Walter story. And that was just in 2005. I don't know when this was supposed to take place, but...
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Why do they just have a working train under their crib? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, none of this makes sense. That's probably what was rumbling. That's what was shaking. Dude didn't know because he's been locked in the damn basement.
Surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes
that was
building a
some whiskey.
cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, Duck, this is my first time playing it.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Bruh. Y'all got some bad luck in this family, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. That's a lot of dead animals, bro. Like, y'all didn't see a pattern develop. Maybe y'all should just stop getting animals.
Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery.
Like, if you have to have a whole cemetery on your property just for your animals, that's kind of cool though. Like, for your family, yeah, that makes sense. An hamster or something like that.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So I did all that just to zoom in on the house. What am I supposed to do now? Hold up, was there more I was supposed to look at? No.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
I need to see these ones.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't
Hey,
enough to
Gregory.
save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Poor Gray over there. What are you talking about? This game is
She
trippy,
lost
bro.
2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Floating house ideas.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah, I probably would have just stayed away.
But looking back on it now,
Bro, what? So y'all just let these plates sitting out here? And they're not even, there's not even like any dirt on them or anything. Okay. Sorry, my ADD.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Whoa. For 3 seconds and I shit myself. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Now this is nice. This would be my room in the house right here. See, there's already an ashtray for me. I mean, right by some propane tanks. That's not very safe, but you know, this would be my room right here. Just be chilling. What? All right. I'm not even gonna question it.
They were both pretty intense.
We appreciate the music in this game too. It's beautiful.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, go ahead, Riz. What is this?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely... Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I mean, is that really...
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Who was a birdie?
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
That's a W picture right there.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
I already took a picture of it.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Oh, there he is.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive... Great shot, Dawn!
Damn.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh! I knew that. I was about to say it'd be ironic if, like, the deer killed him.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why is that one more important than any of them? Alright, so we got Walter, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, Molly. Alright. So we still need a lot.